things were good. You know, if they were not good crowd, they were a little better.
I see.
But your team them can mess up the system.
But he said he's hot
no, maybe them vote.
That's why I was surprised when he
maybe them vote this current dispensation with the inside. It be them. So
I voted for a policy. I've always said that I'm not partisan.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not partisan.
I'm not saying you are partisan.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You
voted for a wrong policy.
Oh, allow him to defend his
He's
defending his thesis.
I don't think the opportunity to afford education to millions of kids is a wrong policy.
Okay.
Of course. We've seen where money goes and where money passes. Okay, and so if a country says that they're giving free education to children, it's something to support. I'm looking for a new policy to support.
So that's the only reason you supported the NPP?
Yes, I support policy.
Okay.
I'm not party person, and I've always said it, but nobody flies with it. But
You're not a member of the NPP?
I don't have a party card. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm a policy person. If there's a policy that I think that I don't believe in, I'm not voting for.
You won't support.
NPP.
So 24-hour policy, is it a policy that you think?
Oh, I want information. I don't mind if it works for the country. I want policy.
So if it works for the country, you believe in it, you would support
I want policy.
the former president, right?
I want policy. As much as I see that it will help the country, at least, I mean, we'll see what to do. But I think that every citizen should not be about colors, should be about policy.
Bulldog is...
I think you should get into politics. You do very well.
Why? Why should he?
He's just convinced some people now. Because again, the reason why I'm saying that is you've supported this policy for how many years now?
Yeah.
And it is not working. That policy you're talking about, that free SHS, it didn't work. Did it work?
You see, maybe.
It didn't. So by now you should be saying...
What I'm interested in is some children going to school that ordinarily they would have been staying home because of money.
Okay.
If that is happening, I don't care the cost.
Even if the food that they're giving them in the school is not
I don't even see why you educate children and then go and add food to it. Even there's a situation of food poisoning, It's a long talk, but I think that we have made that whole thing expensive. And it's still policy situation, how people go about it. But if I was a president and I have made education free, I won't add food to it.
You won't add food. So the school feeding program, it shouldn't be...
It's their matter.
But why have you not spoken against this then? I've not seen any social media
I think
posts from
my
you or
music
any
fans
interview.
care about me singing. And so I also have to respect them. And
don't worry, we're moving away from this topic. I'm inviting you officially to the Day Show. We'll have a conversation about yes, and that will happen soon. So look forward to that exclusive with Kwesi Otting, so he can elucidate on all these issues that he's touching on.
Even this one cry is going to be.
I know this one cry will catch fire. But anyway, let's also welcome Kwesi Ernest. He's a music executive and producer. He joins us via Zoom. Hello, Kwesi. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay, I'll let you settle shortly and then we'll pick you and pick your thoughts as well. But let's talk about Light Up the City. It's truly the most enchanting time of the year, filled with festive cheer, twinkling lights, and heartwarming moments. So we're entreating you to be part of the excitement as we officially kick off the holiday season with the Light Up the City experience, the biggest and longest street Christmas parade that Ghana has ever encountered. It's happening on the 10th of December 2023 from Akweje to the AU Square at 3 p.m. sharp. Gather your family, friends, and loved ones to delight in spectacular Christmas floats, great music, delicious treats, and moments with Father Christmas, pardon me. So Light Up the City 2023 and embrace the radiance of Ghana. Let's go into our conversation this morning. We're talking about language and whether it poses as a barrier for gospel artists here in Ghana who are looking to go international. Nathaniel Bassey was performing at a concert recently, and I believe the unction fell on him, and he gave some advice, a profound statement that has caused an uproar, more like on social media. Let's take a look at that video. Let's listen to what he had to say. We'll go to Minister Sonny Badu because he was also asked about this matter. He had something to say on it as well.
As a way of instruction,
plead with Ghanaian music ministers to write more songs in English. Write more songs in English. I know you love Twi, I know you love your language, but there is an anointing on you. The world needs to hear your song. Do we agree?
I slightly disagree with that. When it's your time to shine, no matter the language you sing in, you will still shine. We've heard about Rebecca Malope. We Ghanaians don't know what she's saying. Moya wa, moya. The South African. Most songs we do listen to from South Africa. Yusindu from Salif Keita. What he was trying to say, if you want to invade or go global, then change your language to English so that the world at large can hear you. But for me, once it's your time and you're well packaged, you can get anywhere you need to. You don't necessarily have to sing in English to go over them. You know the song Despacito or whatever. You don't even understand what they're saying, that Spanish song, but you enjoy it. Once it's packaged right, and in the Christendom there's something called anointing. Once the oil is on you, no matter what you're singing in, the world will receive it.
Just as Ghanaian artists invite their Nigerian counterparts to grace concerts in Ghana, Sonny Badu wants Nigerians to offer their platforms to Ghanaian artists.
What I'm trying to hit is this: if the Joe Metals are given that same opportunity I had, you know, being recommended and going out there, we will also make that same impact, and they will start singing our songs.
To write more songs in English. Write more songs in English.
That was Nathaniel Bassey, and he was performing at the Jesus Christ Encounter event at the Accra Sports Stadium on December 2 this year, and that's when he made that statement. Chrissy, I'll start off with you because I remember that one of the big songs that really outdoored you in the industry was in English.
Yes,
and I think you had started a whole reform in the gospel fraternity because then you're bringing a more vibrant side of yourself, and that worked. So you agreed with Nathaniel Bassey. You posted a tweet saying that.
Very much.
Very much so?
Yes.
Why?
English is it's a big language. Okay, let me not even go there. Let me leave that conversation. All right, like lithium, like recently there's whole conversation about lithium. All right, among our capacity as Ghanaians to write very nice local music, is also a wide generation of treasure that we have in this country who have been schooled and well developed in writing songs in English or with the capacity of doing things in English. It's not everybody who is a Yesu no Ribo or Amajin Kwa. Do you understand? There's a capacity because I don't want to target us. So what should we do? Nathaniel did not say we should change our language. He said write more songs in English. Nathaniel, that's Tobe Chuku, emailer. Okay, so this is not a person who is trying to get us to stop what we're doing. But when we get a conversation about international standing, why not adapt or why not have English as part of the conversation? Do you understand? That whole conversation has Yusu Hindu and all these. It happens once in a blue moon.
Does it really? Because
all right, because if it takes time to do that, I was thinking about it. I'm like, so it means that Daughters of Glory Jesus, their time has not come. Amachi this time has not come. You know, because some of these people are relevant to Ghanaian community globally, not relevant beyond our culture. All right. And part of our culture is also English. English is part of our culture now, whether we like it or not. It's why we are sitting here. We're not speaking Twi.
But there are platforms that...
There are platforms, okay, good.
And all
yeah,
that.
so all I'm saying is that as much as we have a capacity of ministers that write Twi songs, here in Ghana is a capacity of well-intentioned ministers, okay, who write songs very, very, very well in English. That must also have the grounds of promotion and support, basically.
That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm
because
saying.
then if I look at the group, it's a trio in South Africa that won the best global music performance at the Grammys.
Awesome.
They won with a song called Bayete.
Awesome.
Most of us hadn't heard it.
Awesome.
But even when we went to listen to it,
like
everybody
that.
was wondering, okay,
I like that.
what's going on?
Good.
How did this song win? But that wasn't their local
Me, I don't want
dialect.
to wonder. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to wonder.
Uh-huh.
The biggest 3 songs that have left African shores to hit the ends of the world are all in English. Peace when sorrow does, Jehovah sees. Way back in South Africa, Lionel Peterson
Yeah.
went global. You are Alpha and Omega. We worship you, our God. Second. And the one doing the most right now is Waymaker, Miracle Worker. All are in English. Bayete or whatever it is, it's not as close or big. Winning Grammys doesn't mean, do you understand? Because when we go to church in Africa here, we're singing Waymaker.
Yeah, but we sing the local songs too.
We don't
We're
sing
even
by-
singing South African songs that
I'm coming.
had to be translated.
Awesome, which is beautiful, beautiful. But I'm saying, and every person listening to me who is around gospel music will attest to the fact that our biggest songs that have left Africa are not in our local dialects. Our local dialects are songs that are within our circle, which is amazing and powerful. All I'm saying is that the capacity that we have in Africa of people that can write very well in Twi, Africa has also produced artists that can write very well in English. Okay, however they choose to do that, it shouldn't be a negative thing, or as Nathaniel said, that write more songs in English. If you pick my album, you're going to meet 3 songs. I have 3 songs. Yesu ye madam fopa okura yenti yenturo awo asafu yehowa. I have all those as part of my songs. But on that same album, you have Next in Line. You have Great Are You, Lord. You have things. I have strengths, and part of my strength as a person is writing songs in English. And I don't have to put it down because I live in a community where English songs don't thrive.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Bulldog, do you agree to this?
To the pastor, you mean?
Well, and of course, Kwesi Otin's
Not
analogy.
necessarily.
is- Okay.
Not necessarily. I'm tend to side with
Sonny Badu?
Sonny Badu. You see, what he said in itself is not bad. But we are in a time of political awakening. So it's more political. That's why everybody is like, what is he saying? You know, I think somewhere last year, there was a song, a big song. I didn't even understand it. It was from South Africa. And
Jerusalem.
that's it. I didn't even know it was gospel.
The artist on that song is one of the people who won the Grammy. Yeah.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? So, and this is what we need to understand. You see, music itself is a language. Look, the biggest language in the world is Mandarin. It's spoken by the Chinese. I mean, the biggest spoken language in the world is English. But music itself is a language because it consists of melodies and whatever you want to call it. You understand? So language shouldn't be a matter when it comes to music. I mean, it has to hit you and hit you right. You understand? Maybe if, I don't know if he said something beyond that.
Okay.
Because if he's talking about promotion and going international, then no. I mean, the biggest song out of Africa that I know is Wombo Lombo Wombo till today. You understand? Well, we don't even understand it. I was a kid when that song came out. You understand? So for me, that should not be the focus. Again, I know that with Kwesi Dems, I mean the gospel fraternity, it's a calling. You understand? Unlike us in the secular space where you can have a melody in your head and it's English, but then you can flip it to Ga or Chi.
Yeah, yeah.
But when the thing comes, they write it. So for that purpose, I would say no.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not a barrier. It shouldn't be a barrier. And it's unfortunate that, look, you go to countries like Germany and other places, Switzerland, if you don't learn their language, forget it.
Yeah.
They've made it, that is part of a system. Unfortunately for us in Africa, we speak too many languages. I've always said that in the Bible, there was the guys who were building the Tower of Babel.
Yeah.
Yes, it is us. You know, so they mess us up. And that's how come we can't even go forward. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, I will not buy into that. I think it's the melody that comes to you. the souls that they're supposed to touch, and
that's it.
yeah, because he needs to put the conversation in perspective.
Okay.
You understand? Unless he's saying, like he says it's something that came into him.
I think he did.
He did.
Said write more songs.
And to what end?
So that you can get the global recognition.
Did he say that?
No,
Let's play the video
No,
again.
no.
Let's play the
I can
video
summarize
again.
it.
Okay.
He said that in the next 4 years, because they came and took our stadium and filled it and did an event. Okay, so he's saying that.
And they put only 2 Ghanaian artists or
Good,
so on
yes,
it.
yes. So he said that Ghanaian artists will be doing this in Nigeria in the next 4 years. Write more songs in English. One of the artists on it, Donson, his songs are in all of our churches. English. He doesn't mostly mix it with their language. You know, they have Victoria Renze. Do you understand? Okay, so I think that I don't know. We should be clear. Nobody is saying that we should abandon our local
language. Okay.
Nobody is saying that.
But he says we should write more.
I'm not saying that. He says he Nathaniel Bassey does emailer to Bechuku and things. Okay, so he's not saying that. He said that write more songs in English because he has tasted the impact of it.
Kwesi, you've done your songs in English.
Yes.
How far has that taken you?
Okay, it's another conversation, but it's taking me far.
How far? That's what we want to
It's taking
understand.
me
So that
far.
then we can use that as a case study.
Okay. So I'm as far as sitting here with you. Do you understand? It could be anybody else, but the kind of music I do has made me relevant to be sitting here and having this conversation.
No, but we're talking about global recognition. I mean, if you're still sitting here,
I'm work in progress. I'm work in
recognition you're
progress.
getting. Okay,
I'm work in progress. Okay. Let me use one of the amazing work that has happened right now. MOG. What is it? His song. Do you understand?
Okay. I'm trying to remember which one.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's taking this young man everywhere. You get it? Yes. So, I mean, it's not.
No, I think that song you're talking about is
Is
beyond.
it Be Lifted?
Yeah, it's beyond.
Yes.
It's beyond the language. Listen, it's the melodies. Let's check this out.
I'm coming. Okay, then he should have sung it. You let me know if you.
Is it Be Lifted? Is
yes,
that what
Be
you're
Lifted.
referring to? Okay.
If we are not careful, we will take the man out of context. Listen, this is a Nigerian speaking. He says he got whatever.
Yeah,
and he's something, and he said it. For all you know, he loves our songs. He says that he doesn't understand it. So he's saying, "Oh, Charlie, you know,
But right now, YouTube transcribes all the songs anyway. So even if you don't understand it, and there are lots of songs that we enjoy.
So that's why it is his personal
let me
suggestion. But that will not guarantee success outside. It's beyond music itself, like I've said. It's language. It's language. So you can't.
Emailer, for example, and let me bring
Exactly.
Kwesi Ernest in. Kwesi, you'll need to park somewhere so I can bring you into the conversation. Or maybe we'll call you on phone. But emailer, Ezemo, I don't
Exactly.
understand it. But we sing it in the churches.
Exactly.
awesome. Who am I? Who da 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 da.
So that's the part you're
They are
talking
about,
about.
he does 70% English and drops about 30 or 80% English and drops about 20% the language. Okay, like right now, I went on Google to type is language a barrier in music. If you type it right now, all the conversation is from Ghana.
Okay.
Because Keche has made it, several artists and all that. And it's amazing that you ask a question like that and it's all coming from Ghana. If you put that question to Nigerians, they won't tell you.
Do you know why they have an advantage? Because they have the pidgin English as well.
Why are we
and a lot of
using it?
conversation has even been around
Why,
that. and
why aren't
probably
we?
why they've been able to cross over with that.
Why aren't we using pidgin? Pidgin is English. Why aren't we using
So
it?
we should also take advantage
not-
of
Is
that.
there grace on me?
It's not
favor
spoken
on
widely
me?
in Ghana.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pidgin is not spoken widely in Ghana, and that is our fault. Nigerians, Nigerians, they are multicultural like us. They have a lot of languages, but
pidgin
since
is a
time,
common, yeah.
in memorial, they will speaking pidgin. You see the Nigerian grandmother, she's speaking pidgin. But here, go to all our other villages and see if our grandmothers there are speaking pidgin.
Okay, let me bring Kwesi Ernest in. He joins us via phone. Hello, Kwesi.
Hello, Bella.
Thank you for joining us. I know it's a busy morning for you, and so we'll just take a few minutes of your time. What do you make of this advice that Nathaniel Bassey has given? And of course, the conversation that we're having in the studio. Where do you stand?
Yeah, Bella, I think that, first of all, good morning to my learned friends in the studio, Kwesi and Bulldog as well.
Okay.
I haven't seen Bulldog for a while after myself and him crashing over PCS
Yeah.
at the BGM.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very good. We are crashing on gospel-related matters. I can see that very soon he's going to be a pastor. The way things are going.
Amen to that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So, the call by Nat
Yes.
for gospel musicians to have more of our songs written in English for us to be able to make a global impact, I think that is not a bad call. Because, Bella, if you reckon now, every musician who is producing a music video now, if you do the song in local language, there's what we call the text that we put on the songs that we write with the translations that we do. So the question then comes like, if you're okay translating your song on screen, on the video from Twi to English, so that anybody that is watching the music video in Kenya, Uganda, South Africa, America can also have the meaning, the full meaning of what you are thinking, then there's nothing also wrong by singing the song in English directly. And so for me, the whole thing is on a pure marketing concept. What Nathaniel Bassey is saying is a pure marketing concept, and not even what Sonny is saying that when it's your time to shine, you shine, all that. It's a pure marketing concept. And because he's saying, and according to Sonny, Nathaniel Bassey, he's saying that we are anointed and we have very good songs. And therefore, let us try as much as possible to, produce most of our songs in English so that we can be able to catch the eye of the world in terms of what we produce.
Okay.
He himself, he is there and he has seen the full benefit of writing songs in English and the full benefit that has come to him. And for all the time that he's been coming to Ghana, it's not today Nathaniel has been coming to Ghana. Not he's been coming to Ghana for almost 10 years. For the last 10 years, Nathaniel Bassey has been coming in and out of Accra to do shows and what have you and all that, meeting some of his mates in gospel in Accra. So I think that he has seen this whole thing from afar, and he's able to develop a clear observation from what he thinks that we need to do to be able to break into the global market.
But Kwesi, you are a music promoter. Are you saying that it had to take Nathaniel Bassey to come and make this statement before we realize that we have a marketing gap that we need to fill? Don't we know it ourselves? Have we not done our homework to check why our music, for some reason, does not transcend beyond the shores of Ghana or Africa?
No, we ourselves, we know. That is why when we produce songs, and the songs are in English, local language, we try to even put the text in English on the screen so that people can. We know. This is all like he's trying to come and open our eyes to what needs to be done for all that. I'm saying that it's a marketing support that a voice is adding now for us to be able to cut. But originally, from all of us, from Kwesi Otin's song, God They Bless Me, made it almost to America charts. He's in a city. His song God They Bless Me was even popular than most of the Bassey song. So it's not that people don't know, but like I'm saying, it's a global call. He's our brother. He's seen something that maybe we are not doing right quite recently. Because I'm sure, for me personally, I'm thinking that his whole background, this observation is coming from the fact that there's so much of hit makers now from Ghana, especially with gospel, from Dana Hamilton to Siesta to Just Blessing to all that. I'm sure that there's quite no need to go to trace music gospel. And if you see the kind of what the kind of impact Ghanaian gospel songs are doing, and the kind of challenging, the kind of competition is given to most of the songs from Africa, I'm sure that Nathaniel Bassey, sitting by his seat and looking at the kind of impact we are making now, he believes that if we're able to do more of putting our song in English, we can be able to reach more mileage than maybe where we are now in terms of that.
But are we not there already? And again, if they are there, the other leg of the conversation is why are they not also putting on a lot more of the Ghanaian musicians? Because they've been able to break into those markets. They should be able to do that instead of talking about us recording in English.
Yeah, but as for there, we are there. But you see, market is very, music is a numbers game.
Okay.
And market plays very important role in music marketing. So I'm saying that we might be there, but our market in Ghana is very small. And for us to be, for our musicians to be able to make the kind of money they need to make the whole world.
Okay.
For example, if you look at the recent boom play releases in terms of the numbers, streaming releases that the rap that they did. If you look at the numbers that our gospel artists, some of the top gospel artists made for the whole year on boom play. Nasi, I think, was the highest one with, I think, 11.6 million streams or so. If you look at the numbers, and even with that 11.6 million that Nasi and Dana Hamilton they are making, those numbers, about 70% of those numbers are actually from Tanzania, other African countries. You understand?
Yeah.
Those numbers, those streaming numbers, we are not even getting 50% from Ghana. So it means that, by extension, if we're able to, now that we know that the majority of our market is even external, people who are streaming our songs, some are from China, some are from Indonesia, some are from Tanzania, Kenya, who traditionally do not even understand the Chi language. There's nothing wrong in getting close to this market, releasing songs that conforms to, so that they can understand and they'll be able to give us pure market value and economic importance. And I'm sure that nobody should get it wrongly by that. This is a pure marketing concept, and it's pure marketing thing. Let nobody get it wrong. It's not about when you shine, or we are not discussing about when your time comes, you shine. It's not about that. We are investing money into music, and everybody who is not putting money into music understand the concept of marketing, understand the language barrier and the differences we have. Our people, until we're able to bring closer our people, Ghanaian market, to understanding how important for the 33 million Ghanaians we have to begin streaming Ghanaian songs and supporting our local artists, this conversation will stop happening.
Bulldog doesn't agree with you. Let him come in.
Ghanaians are not supporting in terms of the streaming online.
So is it about support or it's about the language? Because okay, Kwesi, hold on. Let Bulldog come in.
Everything Kwesi just said, that's his opinion, but it's the wrong opinion. Listen, look, language is a serious thing, you know, and it is political. The reason why
Nathaniel Bassey
was able to come here was that based on his analytics or his research, he knows that they like his music here, and that when he comes here, he'll fill the stadium.
Yeah.
What is he talking about? Language?
So it's not about the English in his songs.
Look, we are too quick. We want to go outside. Listen, you have not even fed 4 or 5 million people in Ghana. The chunk of us speak our language. You understand? Listen, if we are able to feed the 33 million people he's talking about, we will go international. There will be no question about it. You know, language is important. We sit here and we know how language has destroyed a lot of things. We're speaking the slave language now. Facts.
You call it?
Yes. Were we born with us speaking English? No. We're Ghanaians. From the parts that we are, we have our own language. Now, all the people that you see, they cross over. Look, music, crossing over with music, language is the last of the boxes you're going to check. You do your research. All the Snoop Dogs and the Busta Rhymes and the 50 Cents or whatever you want to call them, they filled up their market before they went to the next level. If you don't do your work home, you will not go anywhere. Listen, because and in this time when everybody is awake, or let me use the word woke, you will not go and look. There's something called cultural imposition. That is what our people did unto us, and that's why we are speaking English today. You understand? So nobody anywhere in the world will sit down for you to come and now put your language on them. That's why they are closing their barriers. to everything. So feed your people. Look, he's talking about streaming. He shouldn't go there.
Why?
Do you know why streams don't go up in Ghana?
Why?
Data is too expensive. Simple.
That's why?
That's it.
But we're the same ones who are streaming the most songs from Nigeria.
No. Go and check the analytics. No. Kwesi, when you were speaking to the other Kwesi, we're having a conversation here. Our doors are open, so the music comes in. Their doors are closed. So the Nigerian music that you hear that is played here, it's not about the streams, you know. It's not about the streams. It's about making sure it's in our faces. You go to TikTok, go to all these other places. It is there. Once you go on TikTok, the first thing you hear is a Nigerian song. You understand? And you can't blame them for it. I don't have a problem with it because they've been able to conquer the market, the music promotion market, and they're doing it well. That's our problem. We shouldn't come and sit here and use languages. And again, I'm saying nobody is sitting in Takwa or wherever, where the network is even bad there, who stream your music. Look, we are in Accra. You know Accra is the hub. Everybody make what they go find something. How many people will be streaming music? But out there, let's say in the other regions, if they are relaxing and they want to stream music, things have no go stream. And you see, your 10 CD go. Who go try that thing? Let's talk about the matters. And these are facts.
Okay.
Check your streams. And you will know that all is from outside because the network there is good. They have some sort of free data out there in shops and all that. Go and check.
Yeah, but if they have free data out there, we are using our data here to stream their music.
No. What I'm saying is that, if you check our music, the reason why we don't stream our own music is the data is high. I mean, it's expensive. If you check, if all the artists will be
trying to pull up something.
If the artists will be genuine with their analytics, they will tell you that most of the songs that are streamed are from outside, not Ghana. Ghanaians living outside and the diaspora, because they can afford the data. It's easy. It's simple like that.
Kwesi, do you agree to that?
Of course. I mean, there are facts he's mentioning beyond language that, are conversations that we all have. But I don't think I can be convinced that English is not a marketing tool. I like what my brother said, Kwesi Ernest said, like the conversation Nathaniel is having is a marketing something. When you speak a language, I mean, why don't Chinese artists come and promote here, or French artists? You know, you see one or two, but I mean, you go where you are understood or welcome.
Do you know where they go? To the Francophone countries, because they push French.
Good.
Because that is.
I like
So they go where their language can be understood.
No.
Oh,
they've checked the analytics. You see, I shouldn't cut in, but let me cut in. You spoke about Chinese artists and Indian artists, why they're not coming here. They have checked the analytics. We are not listening to them. Check this out.
Why don't we listen to them?
Because we don't even.
But do we listen?
Wait.
Bro,
The melodies they are singing, we can't relate to.
Bro, listen.
No, check this out. Why are Chinese businessmen in this country making money? Why are Indian businessmen here making money? Why don't they go anywhere else? Because they know that when they come here, they will make money. This thing is political. Don't let us play with it. It is not about language.
When he was speaking, he called English slave master's language. Then he made all sorts of colonial. Okay, so I mean, he uses English, but you see that
I have a slave name. I have a slave name, Lawrence.
So he believes in an idea. So his argument supports what he believes. Okay, all the argument supports that he wishes that our language, tree and things, like as we were sitting here, we'll be using it. Unfortunately,
can you imagine all Americans singing tree?
Please allow him to make the point.
Allow him to make the point. Yes.
But salvation, no. Salvation, no.
Bumpire for salvation.
Me I understand that honorably. I respect that conversation, but all I'm saying is that I'm not throwing away tree music.
Yeah.
And I'm not dishonoring any person that contributes through tree. I'm saying that Ghana here has a generation of people who what they can do is to be bosses in this area globally. Our country must begin to get behind these things. You were mentioning like where do I think do you understand? Myself, I've not received the best support as much as
a Ghanaian artist.
yes. When I took my God they blessed me. When I got God they blessed me first. One artist manager came to the studio and said that and you there me crazy come and support it. Man can she. Yes.
You know they understand the language.
So I said that no, me bold still. I took my song to Peace FM. They did not play it. I respected and love Peace FM. Okay. But later on, Sammy Forson went to Nane Singhini's studio. He was editing it. And said that who is this guy? He said, oh, it's Chrissy. I'll tell you some guy, but he comes here, blah, blah, blah. He said, give me the song. So Sammy Forson started playing God They Bless Me at YFM.
Thank you.
Okay. Meba. At YFM. Once Sammy Forson finishes his show, then he plays God They Bless Me. He ends with it. Yeah. You understand? I met Chairman General. Chairman General told me that Kwame Sefakai, he said that he went to his friend's house at dawn to make sure that he gets that song. And he also started playing it before he starts. Okay, so what I'm saying is that when we...
On Peace FM eventually.
On Peace FM, yes. So what I'm saying is that when all of us as a country understands that, okay, if this guy is a citizen and this is the talent they are bringing, we get behind it. If it is in English, we get behind it. If it is in Chi, we get behind it because our Chi language can also be global. Asake sings Nigerian language.
Now you're confusing me.
Get me. Okay. You shouldn't be confused.
Okay, I'm trying to understand.
You should not be confused. Okay. All I'm saying is that let's have a country that talents thrive. Let's not have a country that what we don't understand does not thrive. Okay. What we don't understand being a person singing English, I've had that conversation with me. Say, yeah, bros. But I don't know maybe boss.
Yeah.
That is what I know well to do. Yeah. I'm a lighthouse guy.
So then
I'm coming.
So don't tell a tree, someone who says that tree is what I know.
Nathaniel did not say that.
No, but you are saying
that. You are saying it.
You are saying that we should provide a space where people will thrive because of their talent.
Right?
I'm coming. Get me well.
We're getting you. Carry on.
I say that Ghana, our current big songs gospel right now is in Chi. Okay? I'm saying that we should have in this country that Chi can thrive, English can thrive. All right? I'm not saying that let's abolish Chi. I write Chi songs. Some of my best songs that have blessed the church more is in Chi. Some of my songs that have blessed the church more is in English. Every knee will bow my defense during COVID time. My sales or the sales or blah blah on my defense alone, like all over the day. Yeah, because people listen to it and they derive strength. But we have a talent, like I'm saying, is that the moment somebody hears that, okay, this person has a capacity in English, they mark the person. In Ghana here.
And that's what happened to you.
Yes. So all I'm...
Sorry, I understand.
You are defending from... you understand. You want to knock them.
No, you make your point.
What I'm saying is that let's have a country that our Tree music can go global and our English music can also go global. Nathaniel did not say anybody, Ghanaians, stop writing songs in Chi. He said that write more songs in English. Yesterday is gone, another day has come. It's a local song, but in English. Everybody understands. Do something new in my life. If I say, all other gods, they are the works of men, you are the most high God. Jehovah, you are the most high. All these songs are local melodies, but they are in English. Okay, so even with local artists, you see what you see all the arguments. All of them are going to listen, and all of them are going to push. You get
so
the
they'll
albums,
add an element of English.
You get the albums. English are going to push it because nobody is in a time where people are going on global stages and things. Nobody wants to remain local. And many people, I'm amazed sometimes listening to most of our artists that do very well, speaking very, very fluent English. So my question is that why don't we do this? Why isn't it part of the repertoires? Okay, so nobody is saying that anybody should stop what they're doing. But we should not sideline people who can do it as their strength. Okay, my strength is not chi. It's not
It's English.
It's English.
Yes.
That's and I'm not alone.
So we should also make the tree musician also understand that you can still go global with your tree.
I get
Asake is local.
I get where it's coming from because the pastor actually spoke his Okana Semmano. So I need you to understand. Look, our biggest export in Ghana, no doubt, is Sarkodie. What does he rap in? Don't play. Don't play. Don't play. I'm telling you, don't play. You spoke about Ashake. We don't even understand half of the things he's saying.
So we're still jamming.
Now, our only problem, and we know this, you see, until we sit down and know our problem, it will help us. It's not about language. It's about getting our works out there.
I see Stoneboy more busy. I see Stoneboy more.
I'm saying,
if you want to bring that conversation, Sarkodie is my friend. He's great. But let's not enforce. See, you believe in something, but let's not in pushing it.
He
did it to me.
No, it's all right. I understand.
Then you can come and make a point and say for you think it's Stoneboy.
Listen,
I'm not saying Stoneboy. I'm not saying that I think it's Stoneboy. I'm saying that Stoneboy too is very busy. So to say that,
but he has a right to his opinion. He says that Sarkodie is the best.
There was I saw something on the internet. I think somewhere last week, and I was scared. There's this market woman, right? And this guy is doing the Vox Pop. Say, oh, unim Shatawale. So yeah, minim no pa. Then so bobo pa. Then they ask this, unim Sarkodie. Oh, he also bopa. Listen to what I'm saying. Look, this is Sarkodie, this is Shatawale, and this woman says they are footballers. Charlie, we have a long way to go. If they mention your name, they go say, hey, you'll be professor for Harvard. I'm telling you, if they say, Kwesi or professor for Harvard. No, I want to tell you something. I'm saying that, trust me, bro, I don't know how many regions you've been or toured with your music in Ghana. Until you fill Ghana, you won't go anywhere. Good.
So I'm saying
so trust me when you go anywhere else and you are singing. You spoke about some local melodies that had been sung in English and said not everybody understands it.
I understand that.
Yes. So trust me. And you see when you did the God They Bless Me.
Peace FM.
No, Peace FM declined because it's not in their programming. They have a wide range, and it's the people who speak the local dialect. Now, it was Sami who picked it up. Now, check this out. It took Sami's effort for Chairman General to hear it. Chairman General is on another level.
Bolareto did it too.
Thank you. They're on different levels, so they can pick and say, no, Mebo. Because Chairman General, he be decision maker for the Peace FM there. So I'm saying that you need, once you understand what our situation is, what Daniel said, he has a point. He's speaking from his point. He's deficient in our language. He wants to hear it. He wishes, these melodies are nice. How are they not in English? But it's nothing about promotion. But if you want to go out there, bro, trust me, I'm telling you. Look, Sarkodie stood on BET. Oh, please, the videos are there. No, I'm saying, and when Sarkodie started,
make your point.
The reason why I'm passionate about this conversation is that when Sarkodie started, it was the same thing we all told him. Charlie, you don't go anywhere. Charlie, the guy's there today.
No, I mean,
don't let us go.
But now he has his rap in English as well.
You know why? It's not about appealing to anybody. He's done it already. He's telling you that those times you people, they tell me, say, make her do whatever. I go fit do one. Maybe say, I didn't have time. I was on the path. And I've proven that point already. He took us from here. Our language. Imagine we're seated at the Grammys and everybody to everybody. Why won't you like it?
Exactly.
You don't like it?
It will be great. I think we've seen Chinese choirs doing all that for us.
I've seen some Chinese people singing our language.
I'm coming. To clarify, do you understand? I mean, I saw Sarkodie growing up. We are Tema boys. I saw Stoneboy. I saw when they would come to studio and walk home. Do you understand? I am overwhelmed by the greatness all of these guys have achieved. Okay? I'm coming.
You should see Bulldog's face.
Today's Stoneboy's biggest song today. It's not in English.
Oh. Relax. We have to remember. Papa, come.
Bad song.
Awesome.
We're wrapping up today.
That's an international sound.
But you see, we have in this country conversations that like to make kings. Do you understand? Let's not like put one person as our biggest whatever.
Oh, I didn't say it
no,
was
no,
one of
maybe,
our biggest.
when you say one of, no, maybe.
Okay, and the
that's
one
why
of. And
I
the one
said
of. Those
that's why I said that. Do you understand? Okay, so I'm coming. I respect Bull God's analysis, and I mean I honor his disagreement because he's an entity of his but his arguments are in defense of something he believes in that is rooted in colonialism, which I respect that. Okay. We too, what we are saying, Nathaniel Bassey and I, plus the generation I represent, what we are saying is that what we can do with our local language and what we've been doing is that I wish that every day, like one of my songs will pass through TV3.
Okay.
It has a major difference it makes to an artist. Do you understand? It does something. Okay. Recently, I was in Dubai.
Yeah, you people should
we did a song.
Support him on that.
We just played one before you came on.
The Dubai one. No.
No.
Okay, I was in Dubai. I did a song for hepatitis. No. The sugar language.
You
the
forgot
sugar
diabetes.
Diabetes.
Man, you did a song for diabetes. You don't remember?
No, my mind is for creativity, not memory. Yes. So, I can forget.
I support his argument that we should play his music.
I agree. Yes, we should.
So
because she has some really good songs.
It makes a whole lot of difference.
Okay.
Do you understand?
All
so
right.
basically, that is all part of the thing. And I'm not
All right.
the only one who, I'm talking for everyone. Both people who do songs in Tree, people who do songs in
Ghana and all
because
that.
all of us have the capacity. We are
Okay.
lithiums. Do you understand? Like Ghana has discovered lithium.
Yeah,
Do you
well, no,
understand?
no.
We are also
no.
a treasure that Ghana can add to its
When are you
treasure.
releasing a song? When
It
are
is
you
coming.
releasing-
Oh.
When?
I want, do you know why I'm wearing this dress? I wore it in my video. So those who know when
Maybe
they,
so you wear the flag because the flag you turn on.
no, I mean
No, when I green for
This one
the
is Zimbabwe flag. Zimbabwe flag. Or Jamaican.
Both do Senegal flag.
I like that. I like that though. So basically, that is
It's Trump flag.
Okay, so
when is it coming out? Do you have a date?
I wanted to release in December, but I think there's a lot of activity, and so I'm going January. But
Do you also have Nana Twaso inside? Justin.
I don't
Alright.
write songs
I'm
for
just teasing
politicians.
you. I'm just teasing you. All
But
right.
you endorse Donado.
I endorsed
You
a
don't
policy that he.
Don't write songs
said-
for
I endorsed a policy
Not a
that he
politician.
was championing.
my policy.
Free education.
Do you have a child difference?
No.
why?
But
Please read the LPM. Read the LPM.
so-
Thank you.
It's birthday time.
Birthday.
I support that.
Okay,
policy.
so we have to read it.
You don't seem to support free education.
But your kiddie know they go free
You do.
SHS.
I do support.
Are you support?
Because
But your kiddie they
I have
go free
children who are
SHS.
in-
Chalawa, you know they hear me here.
Don't misquote me anywhere. I don't want any
Your
loss.
kiddie they go free SHS. Your kiddie they go.
Victoria Ofosu.